It is April 20th at 3:38 a.m. and it has officially been 6 months since I was abandoned, and 5-ish months since I was in the psych ward. I decided a bit early on, upon getting out of the psych ward, that I would reflect a couple months later. It always was meant to be 6. It was always meant to be 6 months later. I wanted to reflect on my time there and things that I could have done better. Also have the journal that I was writing in while I was there, and the letters that I wrote, minus one specific one for personal reasons. And yeah, so I might cry, just a teensy bit. So I went to the psych ward on the 25th of November 25th, 2025, and they said that it was going to be a 1 week-ish stay. There was a entry that I put in my regular everyday relationship journal, but I don't remember where I put it, so yeah, we're just not gonna have that. I was supposed to have a 1 week-ish stay. I ended up having 1 week and 1 day because there was a holiday the day that I was supposed to be let out. I went to Crossbridge in, I believe it was Montgomery. We all know I'm in Alabama. It's whatever. I believe it was in Montgomery. And everybody there was amazing. The staff was amazing. The nurses were amazing. The doctors were amazing. I was listened to. I wasn't medically gaslit. They listened to me. It was very, I would say patient-led, if you know what I mean. Like, they didn't try to, like, slap labels on me. Like, I went there and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what led to my suicidal ideations. This is what I know that I have. This is why I haven't gotten help, etc., etc. They listened to me very well. The nurses were really nice. They were very gentle, waking me up for meds. I made a couple of friends, and also a little bit early on, this is when I was in the process of memorizing 21 Pilots songs. So I put a list of songs that I wanted to draw. So there's Center Mass, Car Radio, Routines in the Night, Broken Crown, which is by Mumford & Sons, and not 21 Pilots. Tally, Time Bomb, Brand New Numb, those two are by Motionless in White. Nico and the Niners, Trash, The Line, The Outside, Her, which is by I don't remember what his name is at the moment. Drag Path, Breathe Me by Sia, Wasteland. Navigating next to Wasteland is I don't remember who sings that either. Shit. Navigating Next Semester. What is that? Health to the Company by The Longest Johns. Gray by Barlow Girl and Queen for Queen by Motionless in White, and that's all of the ones. And the ones that I did was Center Mass, Car Radio, Routines in the Night, Tally, Navigating, and Drag Path, according to this chart. As soon as I acquired this, actually I probably got there the day before, so the 24th, but as soon as I acquired this, I started writing in it. And the first thing I said, the first thing I put was, Dear blank. I'm writing this from I'm writing this from a psych ward. I can't help but think if you would even care. Part of me thinks you would. Oh my god, my handwriting is so shaky. Part of me thinks you would. The part of me that still, the part of you that still loves me. But if you think I'm toxic or a narcissist, then maybe not. That's so ironic to me that you stayed up so much convincing me I wasn't toxic or a narcissist. Two things I'm terrified of becoming, only to abandon me and to perpetuate the same shit everyone else has, that I'm a narcissist, which I'm not. I get that there's like the whole thing of like, oh, most narcissists don't know that they're narcissists. I'm not. I have way too much empathy for even like the tiniest little things to be a narcissist. I'm just not. I'm always, oh my god, I'm always the problem in everyone else's, oh my god, what am I saying? In everyone else's story, when all I ever want to do is love. My handwriting is so shaky, like it's incredibly shaky. It is never about what it's never about what drove me to the edge or what the other person does to me. I'm just automatically a shitty person, no matter how hard I try. I know it's a lie, and you do too. I just hope our day you can realize, I just hope one day you can realize that I only ever loved you for you. I hope one day you realize how traumatic and devastating this all has been. I want to get better for me, for you, for everyone. My handwriting is incredibly shaky. My good god. That's how you know that that's how I know that I was deep into it, because I could not write straight. I hope my emails make it. I had sent an email to my ex and my ex's mom, just basically apologizing, saying that like the olive branch is always there, you know. Just a bunch of apologizing and trying to figure things out, and like to their mom, I specifically said that like I was unaware that anything was even wrong. That I will always love them, etc., etc. There's nothing bad. I ended up sending them on their birthday, and coincidentally that was also the day that I was planning to. So yeah, take that however you will. I don't care. I hope my emails make it to you and your mom. I hope y'all read them. I hope it wasn't for naught. I hope you don't just ignore or discard them. I meant every word I said, regardless of if you are willing to receive it. One day I will have to do some form of moving on. Eventually I will have to restart. About that. I will always be watching. I will always be watching though, loving from afar, wishing you'd reach out, hoping that you'd reach out. I hope a lot of things. I hope I change. I hope I can get better from here. I didn't want to die. I just wanted to be free. Wow. Wowee. Okay. And then we've got car radio, which is it's just the lyrics, and then a very shitty interior of a car, and then a steering wheel that looks like a peace sign, the non-existent radio, and I'm assuming that's the glove box, and then the road. Wow, amazing. I'm gonna frame it and put it on my wall. The next couple of pages are really personal stuff that I have already talked about with the person that was for. Here's navigating. which I got the symbol incorrect because I was trying to draw it from memory. And then there's some little trees. I don't know what this was supposed to be. And then a little dude. There's drag path. This is drag path. And these are my hands. I traced my hands. And then it leads into this. And that was the same little dude as before. I just tried to draw it big. Looks like a spring trap variant that's breathing fire. The next day, 11:20. Okay. Found another letter. The next day, November 26th. Hey, blank. I miss you. I don't know what to say in these anymore. I feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over. I genuinely hope one day you come back into my life, and I unfortunately can't let it go. But I can't keep repeating myself into the void. All I can do is try to move on in some way. Hope you come to your senses and pray to the gods. I wish I had the answers I need or closure. I'd be happy to just be friends, but it's ultimately up to you. I know I will impulsively watch you. And I know you'll never find I know you'll never find anyone who will love you as much as I do. Genuinely, actually, not manipulatively. I love hard and deep. Not many of us left. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, me. Fair enough. Oh, there's more. There's more. Hang on. I gotta whip out my flashlight. But I cannot stay stuck like this. Even if I never move on emotionally, I need to find my strength, or it will kill me. In the end, just as it almost did. I am loved and lovable. I'm unique. I'm special. I deserve to be loved as much as I love. I'm not a burden, poison, toxic, or bad person. My brain does not decide my worth. I do. BPD is not a death sentence. I deserve to recover. Other people's behavior do not dictate my life. I'm worthy, I'm strong, I am beautiful, I'm kind. Everything will be okay. Just stay the course. Stay strong. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then an explanation of real event OCD, which is a type of OCD that I have. I'm eventually going to do a video on like what problems I have, but like eventually. I'm not in any rush. And then there's 2 pages. What I am: pretty, smart, loving, loved, admired, a good person, a good daughter, a good partner, a good friend, a good dog, if you know, you know. Magical, good at music guessing, aware of myself, understanding, compassionate, empathetic, cared about, appreciated. You deserve happiness. You matter. What I am not: toxic, my trauma, a narcissist, abusive, mean, apathetic, a bad person, a burden, poisonous, hated. You are not a bad person. You are just misunderstood. Your mind is lying to you. Do not believe it. The BPD wants to kill you. Do not let it. I kind of sound a little bit like a conspiracy theorist, but that's okay. November 27th, this would have been it would have been 3 full years. Dear whoever, for the first time in 2 and some change years, I'd finally been listened to. The doctor here at Crossbridge switched my diagnosis from bipolar to BPD. I will finally get proper help. Am trying proper meds and can finally actually start healing. I'm not going to lie. I wish blank was by my side, but I have so many people in my corner. So even if we never speak again, which I would hate, by the way, I am loved. I have support. I am not a bad person. And those who abandon me will lose out on an amazing, kind, loving friend, partner, or sibling. I am more than my mental illness. I am more than my trauma. I am a human being who deserves love and help and to feel like I matter. I do matter. So true. And then it's an explanation of BPD. We all know what BPD is. And then medicine list, Prozac, hydroxyzine, oxygen. I need my flashlight again. Oh no. And then this was also on the 27th. Still would have been 3 years. Dear blank. It would have been 3 years today. I wonder if you're thinking about me today, or at all. I can't help but think about you. Today of all days. This day, the 27th, will always be our day. That has changed. I don't care anymore, honestly. And will always be important to me. That's kind of still true. It is a little bit still important. Though I understand if it is just another day to you. I know your brain is lying to you about me and about us, but I can't fix that, no matter how badly I want to. I hope the gods lead you back to me, even if as a friend. I truly believe we are meant to be in each other's lives somehow, just maybe not right now. I love you and miss you. Happy anniversary. Disgusting. This is 2 days after November. Oh wait, no. There's one on this side that's also the 27th. Hang on a second. For some reason, this one's just in there, nuzzled between the next 2 days. So also the 27th, I've officially been diagnosed with BPD and major depressive disorder, which means I can get proper help and care outside of Crossbridge when I leave. I can finally get the care I've needed and maybe hopefully get back on SSI. It's pending. Then I'll have some independence again. Maybe blank, a friend I made in there, is right too. Maybe I should at least try to drive. Maybe it's all in my head. I want to be a new person. I don't want my past to define me anymore. I don't want to be defined by my trauma, or Devin, or the stupid ass, I don't know what that word is. I want to be seen as a human being with flaws, with problems, mostly out of my control, that I am learning to manage as a survivor who did what I did to live another day. I am strong, I am a person, I am worthy. And then on the other side, the 28th, it says, I think for the first time ever I looked at myself and saw me, not the mask, not a monster, not a poison, me, Sage, a grown-up Kara. I am absolutely stunning. My skin, beautiful, my smile, inviting, my nose tiny, my face pretty. Have I always been this pretty? Have I been blind this whole time to my own beauty? I can't wait to try on my outfits to see the real pretty, unmasked me. Never let them blind me again. I am beautiful. I am allowed to dress and look how I want to, and I will stay beautiful. It's time to practice, and I mean actually practice, self-love. I like this me. Maybe now I can be happy with myself more. And now we're back to November 29th. I hate how this is, but it's fine. It's fine. We got to spend approximately 30 seconds outside, which I'm happy about, personally, because we got to feel the air and sun, albeit for very little time. I've been thinking about so much stuff I usually wouldn't. Like maybe I want a kid someday. No time soon, of course, but I've been thinking about it. That maybe I only didn't want one because of Devin and what him demanding one. But I kind of want a mini-me one day, and maybe a real healthy marriage. I never realized how much I've been against purely because of trauma without actually thinking about it. And then we got Tally. I lost my rank and title. I turned my back on it. Sold it all at a discount. Also the 28th, okay. There's a bunch of arrows pointing to this page. It says, I need closure, but I may not get it. I can't answer the questions you keep avoiding. Beautiful. Dear Blank, I'm still very sad we ended, and on the terms of me not getting a choice or closure, but I've discovered that it's not on me to fix. Only you can provide me answers and closure. You revoked my choice, my autonomy in the situation, after telling me for 3 years not to let you leave, and if you tried, not to let you leave if you tried to. That was quite frankly traumatic. Not getting a choice was traumatic. Not getting a conversation was traumatic. Being blindsided when I thought everything was fine was traumatic. That's on you to fix, to talk, to give me closure. I am so sorry. It's 4 in the morning at the time of filming this. Leave me alone. The ball is firmly in your court. I cannot keep going in circles trying to conjure answers that you can easily provide me with. I will work on myself and my healing, and I would hope you will work on you, and maybe in the future, but that's ultimately, but that's it. Oh, and I quoted them, and maybe in the future, but that's up to future us, which is one of the only things that was said during the conversation that I was trying desperately to have. Okay, so these aren't in proper order, but that's fine. This was apparently at 10 p.m.-ish. It's currently bedtime here at Crossbridge. Everyone has laid down for the night, but I have to get this out before I can even try to sleep. I keep trying to think negatively about the situation with Blank, but I can't in any capacity that actually matters. Like, I keep thinking obsessively about their reposts, if anything has changed, but as far as them abandoning me goes, I think the positive outlook is here to stay. Am I still sad? Absolutely, I am. Am I still sad about it? Absolutely, that will never change. But I guess a good side effect of proper meds is putting me first, what I want and what I need, my goals. Blank seems to want to be there for every step too. I guess only time will tell. Oh, also I keep smiling when I see myself in the mirror. Is that normal or conceited? See, and we're back on the 29th. I have not done what this says yet. Because it talks about going to a gym, and all of the gyms near me cost money, and I don't have money, so I've decided I want to go to a gym when I get out of Crossbridge, among many other things. I want to be the me I've always wanted to be, the me that I kept avoiding being because of fear or anxiety. The way I dress will be how I want. Fuck how people will look at me. My hair the way I want to, my body the way I want it. I'm going to work towards, I didn't spell towards right, being a new person, the real Sage, unmasked, loud, unapologetically. I will take up space. I will be seen and heard. No more being sorry for daring to exist. I will no longer be defined by the trauma men have inflicted on me. I will no longer let myself be conditioned by the abuse I've endured. It's time I find me. And this one will not be getting read because it is both not YouTube safe and very personal. And this is Routines of the Night. And I do little Polaroids with mushrooms, connecting them. I think that was really very cash money of me. And then there's goals, new habits. I've done a few of those, but and then there's a little drawing of an eyeball. Need a drawing of an eyeball. And then I also cannot do, this one is on November 30th, can't do that because that's also not YouTube safe. And then here's Center Mass. And I made a note that I want to get that tattooed as is, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that tattooed as it is, no editing whatsoever. And then I made a workout plan, which I can't really do because again, all of the gyms near me cost money. Oh, here's next semester. Wow, I really was just trying. What is this? Oh, it's baby names. Oh, and then this is the view from the window that we had on the ward floor. These are two houses, and there were all these birds. And this one has like a cul-de-sac driveway, and this one, whoops, and this one has a driveway that leads into the back of it. You would have to see it to understand. These have not been read. Well, my mom read the one for my sister, and my partner read the one for him. None of the other ones have been read by anyone yet. And this is the section that I'm probably looking at. So, for a little bit of context, if you haven't watched my other videos, I was planning on killing myself on December 23rd, so 4 months ago I was planning on ending my life. And after a really bad and traumatic breakup, breakup in which I did not know was happening. There was no conversation, there was no trying to talk it out. It just happened without my knowledge. And after being in a super deep depression for the following 2 months, I decided on November 22nd that I was going to end my life on December 23rd. And there is a little bit of a selfish, significant reason for that. It is my ex's birthday, and for some reason in my mind the way that I was able to justify it was then they wouldn't be able to forget about me. But my loved ones convinced me to get help, and these are the notes that would have been found if I didn't get help. So, Mom, I'm sorry. Oh my god. I don't know when I'll do it. My handwriting is shaky for this too. I don't know when I'll do it. I may never, but I wanted to write this out just in case, because I'm really considering it. And I need you to know I won't. And I need you to know it won't be your fault. I know you'll blame yourself anyway. But if I ever do it, it's a long time coming. I'm surprised I even lasted this long, honestly. I need you to understand I'm so tired of fighting my own brain, of trying to be enough, of feeling this way, of being broken. I'm not who I was meant to be, who you raised me to be. I was your blessing, but all I've become is a nightmare of a person, a shell of the little girl you tried so hard to keep alive. You did your best, and I'm so incredibly grateful for all of it. But now I think it's time to stop. Now I think it's time to stop being a burden on you, on everyone. I want you to know how hard I tried after everything with Blank and Devin, and I just can't do it anymore. I was the happiest I've been in a long time these past few years, and you're partly to thank for that, for getting me back home, trying to be there for me, housing me for free. I'm so incredibly grateful, but something in me is broken. I'm so close to throwing in the towel. I hope you never have to read this, but if you do, know I love you so much, and I'm so sorry. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, sweet baby. Sweet baby me. Sweet baby me. Ooh, baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl. Okay. This one is to my sister. Dear sister, I'm so sorry I'm a bad sister. Oh my god. I'm so sorry I'm a bad sister. I couldn't have asked for a better sibling. You don't understand what's happened to me the past few years. When I got taken, all of it. I'm not the same person you remember. I'm not Kara anymore. She is who you need, and I'm not her. I'm dark and unstable and mean. I don't want to be. I don't mean to be, but life has been so cruel. I hope one day you can learn how to forgive me for being different, for leaving, for not being the sister you need, and if you're reading this, for leaving again. I know it won't make sense because I looked and acted okay, but I'm not okay, and I don't think I ever will be again. I know you don't deserve this, no one does, but I'm so exhausted. I've been strong for so long. I've battled my own mind for so long. I hurt everything I touch, anyone I get close to. I'm never good enough, or I'm too much, and I don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to die, I just want to be free, and sometimes dying is the only way to become free. Please don't follow me, keep living, keep going, become everything I couldn't. I'll be watching you, I promise, and never forget I love you so, so much. Ooh, okay. Wowee. I don't know what to say. I have no words. That's a lie. I have many of words. I just don't know how to say any of them. Tape, come on. Oh my god. So this one is to one's to my ex, but I don't feel like reading it because I don't agree with the sentiment anymore. So we're just gonna skip right past that one. My Discord friends. Amazing that even in my darkest time, I thought of them. I love that for me and for them and for me and also for them because they are part of the reason why I got help to begin with. They, along with my mom and one of my now partners, all convinced me. So I think Jesus. Okay. Where? What? 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 Oh, I see. Okay. To my Discord friends, and it's just their names. Whoever reads this, please inform the Discord channel named Private Matters, which is our specific chat in a Discord server that we have. Hey gang, I'm so sorry for this. I know you all tried so hard to help me stay afloat, or tried so hard to keep me afloat, and I appreciate it so much, but I'm losing the battle. I'm too tired and weak. I don't want to leave, but I have nothing else I can do. This truly feels like the only way to be free from suffering. I have no idea when or if I even will do it, but I hope but I hope not. Do not blame yourselves. You did everything you could while also dealing with your own stuff. I was a burden in the end, a sponge, a parasite. I appreciate all of you so much, and I am so sorry I couldn't stay. I am sorry I have to leave you all this way, in silence. You don't deserve it, but you deserve the pain of talking me down even less. I could not figure out what I was trying to say. I love each of you so much. You're like an online family, and I'm so happy I met all of you. Do me a favor, don't let me be forgotten. Scream my name from the rooftops. Never let them use me as a martyr. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I think I meant scapegoat, but I think an important piece of information for those watching this is that I went so deep into depression that I also went into psychosis. So I had convinced myself that I was this terrible person. I had convinced myself that I was horrible. There are a few other ones, but I don't want to get into those. One of them is very personal, the other one is to my cats, and the last one is to somebody that I no longer associate with. But I will, however, end with this one to the man who groomed me, abducted me, and basically the man who made me the way that I am. This one is to Jeremy Marshall Irwin of Beechwood, Ohio. Fuck you. I'm not writing your name twice, pedo trash. There aren't enough words in the English language to describe the amount of things I wish would happen to you. I genuinely hope you die in the most brutal way humanly possible. You broke me, stole the person I would have been. I am the way I am because of you. Everyone fucking abandons me because of you. I fucking hate you. I hope after I'm gone, my mom presses charges. I'd still be alive if you had fucking left kids alone. Fucking die. Oh, I'm gonna have to bleep so much of that. I'm gonna have to bleep so much of that. Oh, editing me, I'm gonna have to bleep so much. So, yeah. That's all I got right now. I have another video that I'm kind of working on. I wanted to get it out before this one. Don't know when this one's gonna be, but it is, again, April 20th. Now, almost 4:30 a.m. And it has been 6 months since I went insane. I think that I am getting better. I'm still working on managing symptoms, such as the depressive symptoms. While I'm recording this, I'm actually actively going into a low, but it's fine. I'm working on it. But I think that I've made a lot of progress in 6 months. I have a new healthy relationship. I have amazing friends. I'm slowly getting back into content creation. I have meds, of course. I'm working on getting a therapist, and I say working on it because I have to pay copays for it, and I don't have insurance. So it's a process, and yeah. So happy 6 months of not losing my entire mind.